Hello, hello my friends, how are you? We are back for one more round of Formula 1 22. And in today's agenda, before we start, probably the assistant wants to share some information.
Marcelo Nog is now live. Streaming 1 franc 22, 28 franc 122 weekly event Singapore GP flag, Singapore Pt1 MyTeam S1R3 flag, Australia FP2 pt3. At Marcelo Nog it seems like your sound alerts. Browser source is offline, make sure you've implemented the source correctly in.
Very nice, thank you. And now I'm getting used to this interruption from the assistant. And before we go through the agenda for today, I'm just sharing Twitter. I have a Twitter account where I mostly retweet things, information on motorsport, specifically Formula 1, everything that's happening when I go live on Twitch, when I have a new video on YouTube. And here in the channel, just to talk a little bit about the channel, I mainly stream Formula 1 22, but also have past streams on Formula 1 21 and 2020. You'll be able to find all the past streamings on my channel on YouTube, Marcel F1 Streaming. There's really funny and very nice tutorials and tips and tricks in those videos on my channel on YouTube. You guys feel free to check it out. Also, on the channel on YouTube, I have other playlists with tracks that I'm learning here on the game, so I'm adding that on the playlist. For example, Formula 1 22 clips or Formula 22 setups that I pick from esports drivers or other really good guys in the game, and I put it there so we can learn from them. If you like Formula 1, if you like to talk about it as well, please give me a thumbs up, follow, subscribe, and I'll make sure as well to check your channel back and be as well interacting as much as I can. So it's always good making new friends that like Formula 1. Now a quick share on Instagram, so my friends know that we are live. Share. And lastly, my Discord. Socials post. Cool. All the sharing done on social media. Channel. They talk a little bit about the channel as well done. And now we can talk a little bit about the agenda for today. We will start in time trial and get a time trial set up for Singapore. Do a few laps, maybe even use the racing line to learn a little bit about the track and the turns. Then we will jump into the weekly event, which this week is in Singapore. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw it will close only in 12 days. So which is about 2 weeks, where is the break we will have now from Formula 1, and then we have the race in Singapore, and then after the race in Singapore I believe they would change the challenge to something else, to the next track. But I think this weekly event now we will stay there now for a very good amount of days, so there is no pressure. We can learn this track, take it easy, have lots of fun. We will talk more on the weekly event when we jump into it. And then after we play a little bit in weekly event, then we can jump into my team career mode. I'm still on round 3, Australia. I've been trying for a couple of weeks already to progress, but I got sick and it got really difficult to progress when on my team. So fingers crossed, we'll have some time today so we can finish practice 2, start practice 3, maybe complete practice 3 as well on my team career mode Australia, and very soon jump into the race and move on to the round 4. I'm getting tired of Australia now. I think I'm already more comfortable and consistent on that track. Cool, so that should be it for the agenda for today. Plenty of fun and learning. That's gonna be awesome. Now, lastly, we always talk a little bit about Formula 1, what's happening. Mick Schumacher is not more part of, let's say, Ferrari Academy or linked to Ferrari, so he can fight for any seat in Formula 1, and this one that I am in now is one of those seats that are available. That's why we will be doing Alpine on time trial a little bit, as this seat is free, so I'm taking it as the F1 driver for 2023 for Alpine. Jokes apart, but yeah. And Haas now they have added another name to the list of drivers that are interested, and this one is Nico Hülkenberg. There is a lot of things mentioning that it's close to a deal. I don't think so. I think they still I think they are looking for someone with more experience in the team, but they have Magnussen, and they as well don't wanna start a bad relationship between two drivers and create a bad atmosphere on the team. And those two, they have history already. Yeah, I think that will be a little bit more difficult. If they get someone like, for example, Ricardo, that's gonna be as well super interesting to see, because Magnussen, again, lots of experience. Ricardo wanting to be prove that he still can be good and win races and things like that. So it can be very challenging. I think that the best option, they will get someone new, someone that like Mick Schumacher that can learn from Magnussen, but also with some experience and that can help the team to improve. Another news is that Aston Martin, they have taken Felipe Drugovich to the team as a developer driver and reserve driver. For Felipe Drugovich to be taking that seat is because probably Alpine and Haas and AlphaTauri, Williams, all these teams, they have so many drivers and people with a lot of investment as well to trying to get that seat, those seats that I'm sure they will be announcing soon. I think all these things, most of these deals are completely closed or about to close. But I don't think, yeah, there's gonna be surprises, and I think some of the teams are looking to investment and people with capital that can help as well. As Brazilian, I still wish to see a Brazilian driver on the paddock in Formula One, but at the moment it's just too difficult. The best one, the closest one now is Fittipaldi Drugovic in Aston Martin. We have Pietro in Haas, but he's linked to the Ferrari Academy. The only opportunity would be Haas, but Haas is looking maybe someone with more experience. Don't want to give it to a rookie. If he, as a rookie, maybe had more support or sponsorship, they would be able to take that seat. But the fact that they didn't take him yet, maybe I think has look for people with ting that can really invest, or someone with more experience. That's one of the things that they said they wouldn't take Pietro because of he would be as well a rookie, and then it would be like Mick Schumacher and Pietro, two rookies. But now with Mick leaving, it would be perfect for Pietro to step up as a rookie in the team, and he'll be new, with fresh blood, trying to prove, learning. He knows the team. There's so many positives, but the only thing that I see that could be a block is the kitchen money, because the team might be needed someone with more capital to give that support to the team. So let's see what's gonna happen with Haas. And I think just to mention on Williams, DeVris did an amazing job, but I think FIA have just sent a note of, I don't know if that's a word, reprimand to him for erratic driving. I saw in some interviews that Zhou was complaining that he was defending maybe too aggressively, so Zhou could not pass him in a point that was too dangerous. So yeah, I knew that maybe he would lose that point, but I think he just got like warnings and things like that from the FIA, and I don't think they did anything more serious than that. And one of the funniest things that happened on the last race as well was that he didn't have more strength in his shoulders, in his arms at the end of the racing. This as well again show how demanding physically is to drive those cars. They need to be really well prepared physically and mentally. Yeah, that was very interesting and cool to see that he was so broken in the end that he needed help for someone to remove him from the car. Cool, that was just a little chat on Formula One, what's happening. We talk our agenda, we talk about the channel, we talk about Formula One. Just to mention as well, thank you for the last follows and subscribes, for the guys that came up and said hi in the streaming, even though I was super tired and still sick. But they came talk about politics in Formula One, their favorite drivers, and things like that. Is always cool. Appreciate it, guys. Now let's jump into time trial. And we have now chosen one time trial setup for Singapore. So let's analyze a little bit what we have here. Aerodynamics, so front wing maximum and rear wing 46, almost on the maximum level, so we can already taking from this that will be a track with high downforce demands, loads of turns, and very much on depending on their aerodynamics on the car. Transmission, that's standard. That is standard as well. Suspension geometry. Those two are being used for almost all the tracks. Very few people are changing these two setups, so they are very good to start. What we have here, so front end soft, rear end hard, more to the firm side. Then right height 3 and 5. So then it doesn't look like there is many bumps or curves, because this is a quite low profile. So we can imagine that's gonna be a really nice smooth tarmac. Suspension though in front is quite soft to give the turns, so I imagine a track full of turns and sharp corners because of the rear suspension a little bit on the firm side to give that balance on fast corners and slow corners as well. Braking standard, and this is becoming a little bit standard as well. Completely low pressure on the front tires and half or maximum pressure on the rear tires. So I'm not gonna change anything, and let's go to the track in Singapore. First thing is let's add the racing line. So dynamic full racing line 3D. That's the only things we need. And let's check out. The only time I raced in this track, I believe, was on the mobile F1 racing when was 2020 or 2021, which is very completely different from what I'm seeing here, the feeling of it. So I'm trying to say the similarities from the F1 mobile to this one. See if I can still remember the turns. Look at this turn, so tight. And yeah, so that's why we need loads of downforce. The tarmac is smooth. I didn't notice any bumps yet. Oh, look at this, so hard. That is a hard curb, a little curb there on the left. Close to the walls, very easy to tag that wall here as well. So many turns. That is a really technical track. I lost the count of the amount of turns, it's just too many. and it's long as well. I think we might be getting close to the end. I think I remember this part. And then after here is straight. Into straight and getting close to the end. I'm not looking at the map, just to try to memorize the track. Okay, so this was one lap. I didn't even see the end. Did we pass through the end? Yeah, we did. Following that racing line. DRS. Okay, so it's a very nice place here to flow. Wow, look at this. So close to those walls. This one's gonna get so many drivers, such a hard corner. DRS zone, okay, that's the DRS sign there on the right. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do the turn. Oh, look at the stance. Really? That's so cool. It's like in a bridge. Oh, it looks like a bridge, but there's a stance there. Interesting. Nice, the top suspension is going nice and smooth through those. Yeah, the ride height, it's working. DRS there. Ride height seems to be good. I didn't bottom out yet. The soft suspension is going through the curbs with no issues. A nice amount of turning. We can add more turning if needed. We can put more rear suspension more firm, maybe to help with oversteering or understeering. It's pretty similar to the F1 2021 setup. That seems to be working. That curve on the right is mad. Yeah, that one is a technical curve. Let's get a flashback and check this one out. So avoid this little curve is really bad. Tight on the left. That curve should be fine. Here Now probably start to brake around here already. I'm sure like for the game, probably the eSports drivers are using all the track up here to the limit. And then turning in here. Yeah, we need to open nicely that to get more speed into the corner and do it nicely. Just avoiding those curbs for now. So nice. Street circuits, they're really nice, really good. But in real life, I imagine how nerve-wracking might be to be passing so close to those walls. Okay, let's try to do a little push lap. DRS is up. DRS. Flat. Running well. Okay, now is that difficult turn. It's difficult to open there depending on the amount of speed that we come through. We definitely need to practice very well the line. Too much speed there. It was a good lap until then. That's nice for you. Lap 4 when you're getting used to the turns into the track. Setup wise is still no complaints. Still seems to be holding up. DRS.
Okay, so far our fastest lap is a 2 minutes 03.9.
Pushing much more now. There we go. Open here and go. So very important to open that turn like I did now. I think I just remember to do that. Oh nice. On the limit. Very interesting lines and sequence of turns. I forgot this one. I completely forgot this one. It's not only one or two tricky corners, there's 3, 4. You need to remember to be on your toes all the way through that sector. 153. I don't even see where is the line when we pass through the line. So 6 laps. Our fastest is 153. Let's go to the garage. So not bad, so we are on top 76% with no much of practice, just 6 laps. So 34,000 from 45,000. So if we do another few runs, 2 or 3, we can go down to 148 probably. Which is then for 134, 35. Yeah, if we get to 145, 10 seconds from these guys that are on the top, it seems to be a good timing. So that's the aero, on throttle, suspension, 5 brakes, there seems to be good. Nothing to complain there. Let's do a few more laps and then we go to the weekly event. Now let's check on the map where is the checkered flag. It's around here. So I see that on the map, but there is no marks on the asphalt. Oh, that is very... So I see the GRS there on the top left now. So more or less on the GRS here. GRS done. And here we go. I think there we could see it there. They raised the checkered flag. Let's remember it's about that green thing there on the left. The F1 sign podium thing there, the stands. Okay, so that's the turns here. Let's check our line. Now looking at the map. And on the next push lap we will remove the racing line. GRS, I didn't see the GRS there. Okay, that's the fast part of the track, flat, and then let's go. Boom, still fast here. Twisty part. Yeah, that's so hard to get that limit. I'm gonna remove the eraser line. It's gonna be easy to make my own reference. Not much of a problem this one. Now let's see this here. Boom. Right, left, another left and right, left and right. I think that one there was the one that was getting me all the time. Yeah. Can I cut maybe around here now? Okay, DRS and then you can definitely cut the first curve maybe to the right, and here can we cut any curve here? Now this is a tough one, very hard. And cross the line. Cool. So let's remove our racing line, back to the edit mode, and do a couple of push laps and see what we get. Oops. What is that? Oh, look at this. Boom, boom. DeVris. Oh, without the racing line now it's hard. I should probably not push so much now. Like I go left to right, left to right. It's tough, it's tough. Even the signs for the meters to end the corner, I don't know what I did there, is hidden. Here we go. Yeah, we cannot do a push now. I need to create my memory muscle, create my own references. Let's start. That's the problem of racing with playing with the racing line. You get memory and you follow that line, and then when you remove it, you're completely lost. Okay, so 150, 100 meters here. Okay. Ooh. $50 meters. DRS, Apex, why is it 150, 150 meters. Okay, now is a right turn, 50 meters, and might be too late on the 50 meters there. Probably 75 now here. Okay. Next one is a left turn. And right. Oh, same place. Exactly same place. So that twisty part. Boom. Ah, okay, remember now. Here. And then this you have to brake around here, ready, open. All the brakes and very close to the wall. Let's see. Try to go fast. Not bad. Okay, next one is right turn, 50 meters. Okay, so here, let's have a check on this curve. You cannot take these curves too much, I think. We're gonna bottom out. Yeah, very nasty that curve there. Here could be fine. I think it's fine, that curve there on the inside. Here, very close to the wall. Here as well. No, another very hard curve on the inside. Here I think we can take this curve here. Yeah, probably can take that here. Yeah. I have a feeling that some of these curves can be taken. Let's go. Here's a top track. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia. I missed that racing line now. Much more brake. Completely lost which side would be the turn. side, which side? That curve seems to be fine. How much was that? Was 152. So end up being the fastest lap with no racing line and many mistakes, but it's still fastest than the one I had on with the race line. I think we are ready. 9 laps of practice in time trial. I think we are ready to jump into the weekly event and see what's waiting for us there. Let's go. Oh, I should save the setup. Of what I have done. Yeah, everything seems to be just fine. No changes needed. Safeguard setup. Here we go, Singapore. One more 2-hour tile. Singapore. That's going to be TT because it's a time trial setup. Do we need to save again? Just to be sure. And now we can exit. Okay, weekly event part 1, Singapore. The event will be open for 12 days, so the whole period, this next 2 weeks without Formula 1 race, and as the next one is gonna be Singapore. At the end of these 2 weeks, we will be mastering this track. I'm sure I will be adding to my playlist in my channel on YouTube all the setups that I will find, all the fastest lap I will find. I know that Magnussen was the fastest lap for this track in 2018. Now, it's a very weird background going on there in the game. I just did the latest update for the game today, the 0.010, and that could be an effect from it. So we'll see if the stream is still going on well. Yeah, still working fine. Let's see if the game will crash or something, but so far so good. So we always check our assists and settings for the game first, double checking it, make sure that everything is there. Yeah, everything seems to be fine, so we can go to the event. And let's check what is it about.
Well, the tension is building here at the circuit as the start of today's Formula 1 Grand Prix draws ever nearer. What drama awaits us between now and the checkered flag? Well, we'll be finding out in just a few moments' time.
Right, so the objective is to finish in 7th position or higher. Singapore featured event. We will be Zhou, Guanyu. This is a driver that probably will get the seat renewed for next year, and with Alfa Romeo or whatever that's gonna be called next year. I don't know if Alfa Romeo will continue as Alfa Romeo next year. Probably will, as they are saying that probably Audi is gonna be taking over from 2026. But this is called a silly season, so anything can happen. Right, that is our machinery. Lots of Chinese words there on the cockpit. I don't remember driving with the Alfa Romeo before. Looks neat. The cockpit, like it. The mirrors are okay. I want to see the rear wing. Okay, not bad. So let's go to car setup and load our time trial. We will probably need to set the tires properly to get a good balance, but we don't know yet what is that about. So we will advance and have just a quick look on which position will be the situation of the car, if we need to do any pit stop or not. Wow, that's pretty fast.
Ricciardo, the fastest man on the track at the moment.
So we are 11th position, and then Ricardo is following us. Lap 55 to 61 laps in total. What's the situation of the car? Tires are nearly fitted and we are on softs. Temperature okay. So we will go with softs to the end of the race, which should be only 6 laps. Is that right? Yeah, 6 laps. Oh, there. No, nothing broke in the car, which is great. What else we have? Everybody's coming there. Okay, so that, I think it was this one. Nice, we have a little gap now. So Guanyu is on 15, the lights and Latifi. Oh, this turn is gonna take so many people. Okay, someone's coming there. Magnussen, see if it's gonna hit me. No. Just push a little bit to see the usage if you need to fix the tires.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 6.0 seconds.
Almost lost the rear. Balance is too good on the tires. Corner cutting, yes, definitely.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Okay, so let's check. 6, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Usage should be fine. Lap 56, so 5 laps to go. Softs should be good. Let's start. Let's go. Let's get now the setup again. Now, I really can see already the difference between time trial and when it's actually on the play. Is the car on equal performance? I don't think they say, but could be that it's not equal performance. Like in time trial, we can choose between equal and the performance as it should be from the cars. So there's differences there, and a few corners I felt that they were missing, losing. So that's due to the tire temperature. So if I have too much pressure on here, the tires could be overheating, especially on a street circuit. So I'm gonna already put it down, and I think we're good. Let's go. See if we can complete one goal.
Ricciardo, the fastest man on the track at the moment.
Sorry, Vettel. DRS and ERS, my goodness. Let's do it. Too late, too late, too late, too late. He broke too early as well, but I knew that could happen. Completely disconnected. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can follow him here now.
Okay, that
That
was
is
a
that
nasty hit.
then.
Turn the engine off
We're
and
going
wait
to
for the
take
marshals.
a good few amount of tries to get used to that turn. So let's see how early he broke. He used the brakes in that turn. And now, oh, he stopped so fast there. He should be already stopping it from here, but he managed to. He's in a good pace, and then suddenly he just anchors. How? I don't know, because he's not be able to would not be able to stop that fast. So let's go. Tough one, guys. This is a tough track. Vettel is behind again.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
the Alfa Romeo, let's see. They stop so much in those turns. How they can do that? And even though I'm braking from far back, I'm still not being able to stop. Let me change my brake bias. So 54. Let me see if that's gonna help. Temperature is good.
Oh, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
What happened? That's what happens when you put a newbie on a track like this. What a hard turn, so hard.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.3 seconds.
Someone hit me, my car in the back. Maybe damage? I can bring Pietro because he probably the Alfa Romeo doesn't have any light saying that GRS is on.
And the gap behind us is 9.2 seconds.
And then where is the look back? Complete has a blank here. Okay, so this is the blank. Oh, the blank. The look back. Roundabout out of the session. Or so I put more brake bias. It's really helping with stopping the car a little bit more. Too late.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine
I
off.
was on neutral. I thought it was the first gear to do a spin.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh wow. Two left, two left.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
Okay. It looks like those the hairpin from Monaco that turn. Here we go. Ooh. I don't like much the sound of the engine of the Ferrari car. It sounds like those coffee boilers, like a boiler kettle. Sounds like a kettle when you are downshifting. Not nice.
We've got a lot of spare energy.
Like it.
Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, the gap behind is 34.1 seconds. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Not turning. Not turning, my friend.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
Could be that now I have less tire pressure on the rear. Is having issues to really turn. So to compensate that, I might need to add firmness on the rear suspension. So we can try that. Okay, starting less than before with the tire pressure zone. Oof, now is the rear as well damaged. Cool. We definitely need more practice on this track. Garage, where is the garage? Is that? So let's do. Don't have many straights, so straight line speed here is not a really big advantage to put this down. Happy with that, happy with that. Here we can increase here to up over 9 as we have less tire pressure on the rear. Reducing aero. Any advantage on that? No, don't think so. 55, 56, 7. Let's see as it is. Let's check it out. Check it out, check it out. You gonna have it?
Ricciardo is the fastest man on the track at the moment.
Is the GRS open or not? Why is it? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show on the steering wheel when the GRS is on, does it? Interesting. The Alfa Romeo doesn't have those lights like the Red Bull and the Mercedes to show when the DRS is on. Let's do our spin. Oop. Let's crash. Boom. No. Our car is still good. 5-second penalty. for, for me and Gasly, he destroyed his car.
Green flag.
Let me check. Oh, you see? I think it's turning bad again because with the rear suspension, a bit more firm. Yeah, it's really helping. As I compromised on the tire pressure, so the temperatures on the tire doesn't get too high. And also keep an eye on the tire usage, because as the tires are still new, I have more grip as well. Oh, almost bottomed out there. Okay, I think we can try with this setup. Let's restart. And 5 minutes break, and I'll be right back. Get some energy.
We're back, thumbs up, medium skin tone.
Great. After break, we are back now for the weekly event. We have done time trial, 9 laps, looking at the track, checking the car setup, and then we have done a few laps already on the event. We know what's gonna happen now, we know the objective, and when we start, what we need to do. Now is just get used to the track, learn where to overtake, what parts in this track to overtake, which seems to be pretty difficult, almost impossible. It's the likes of Monaco. It's almost impossible to overtake. That is a nice, let's say straight, that could be possible, but it's still quite narrow to overtake over there. So it will be interesting to see how we're gonna manage to overtake. So here we have fixed, and here. So let me save this as my own setup. So that will be Singapore. That's my own setup. I have done some changes from the time trial, more rear suspension as we have decreased tire pressure because of the temperature during the race, causing us to spin, and the rest not changing yet. And now get used to the track, to the turns, memorizing, creating muscle memory for the braking points, and have fun. So let's go for this challenge a little bit more, and then we can jump a little bit in MyTeam. It's quite fast, the AI starts there.
Ricciardo, the fastest man on the track at the moment.
That was the DRS, I don't know how to activate DRS. I'm having blanks where to press for some
Okay,
reason.
gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
That was close. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go. To my turn.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
It doesn't stop. There is a trick there to brake, definitely, so you can stop the car. The trick is to brake straight as possible.
Our gap behind is 9.6 seconds. Gap to your teammate ahead is 12.3 seconds. And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
No pressure, my
Okay,
engineer.
some information on Norris. Okay, they're out of this race.
As you can see, some of the times I don't even know if I turn left or right. Not enough there. Come on, Zhou. That's a good little.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
need to open. Hey Steve, you should do that done without open to the right. I tried now 2 or 3 times, it doesn't work so well.
Is 11.2 seconds.
There we go. Temperature of tires 90. No, that was driver mistake. The temperatures are fine. Out of track and then too much throttle and steering input.
Okay.
I was like, what is the side of the textile? That's his left. Yeah, it makes me easier to open that to the right. To get that done.
Okay, gap ahead is 17.0 seconds.
Oops.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Same place. Same place. Okay, one more lap to finish. That's good. Out of track. can drive this area. I don't remember any of the turns. Okay.
Green flag.
Whoosh, many cars coming out.
We're
Pass.
not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
Oh, look how we're stopping those dead turns so easy.
Our gap to the car in front is 36.7
Oh, look at this
seconds.
Haas. Going over the curve, doesn't care. Just going mad. How much pressure that 14, 14, 16. Starting to give a little bit of difference on the tire usage. But that is to be expected.
Green flag, green flag.
Someone come. Is this happening? Celebrating the victory probably. Driver of the day, Charles Leclerc. Oh, with the yellow suit, so fun, so cool. They updated his driving suit to yellow, really cool.
The drivers are en route to the podium.
This is it for today for week event. We got a taste of Singapore. Or we can hear the fireworks. I think that was updated as well because before we couldn't hear that. I'm pretty sure I think this is from the update. I don't remember listening to fireworks before in this game. What was our lap? We finished on 155 is our best. We need to get down to 146. So 146 to 155 is the long road. We need some time trial. Time trial practice for the next weekly event, which will be open for 12 days, so we will have time. We're gonna get better on this track, no worries. But I'm happy that the setup is working, not too bad. The tire usage is not ideal, but could be worse. And yeah, the channel is only 6 laps, which is really cool. It's not that long. I like the weekly event this time. The track is super duper difficult for overtaking. You really need to work on strategy on there. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. For this session in MyTeam, practice 2 is almost finishing. Thankfully for this option that I found out now is mid-session save. This is great. So because the practice sessions they are so long, we can just use that option. When we come back, we continue straight from where we stopped. It's awesome. It's perfect. So we can just continue on practice 2 from here. We have done a bit of everything. So what's missing here? Is anything missing? Oh yeah, so DRS in gearbox. So activate DRS in all zones and stay within 2 meters. DRS and then race strategy. We still have things to complete, which is cool. We have used a lot of intermediate tires. Our car setup is looking like this. It's 5. How many laps? 5 laps. Aerodynamic 530. It should be okay. Save. This is Australia. Enters. Let's go through strategy. Recommended tires. It's all good.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Get that warm up, that's important. We can see the difference on the MyTeam, the car. We can't even see the mirrors, the side mirrors. We've already used intermediate tires and gearbox is starting to present issues. I miss this sound. Much more enjoyable than that sound of the Alfa Romeo with the Ferrari engine. Look at the downshift. Nice sounds, not that kettle sound that they have for the Ferrari engine on this game. Oh, the car is dancing. Come on.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that. Mechanical issue means you've lost one of the gears, I'm afraid. Say again, you have lost access to one of the gears.
I can see one or two gears, I think. Gearbox is gone.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Let's jump in the fourth gear. That was on the limit. That was on the limit. 135.4. One gearbox down.
And with the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Leclerc, Verstappen and George Russell.
132.
What an incredible practice session that
134,
was.
not
But the fun
bad.
doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the
132,
weekend
oh.
unfolds.
This is practice done. Yay. Now I think practice 3 is sunny. Awesome. That's good stuff. Good stuff. The same practice things. Okay, just soft tires. Now we need to load our soft setup, our dry setup. Oh, super fast. Australia, then dryer. Inters is this one here. What do we have? 5018, 9162, 3. Okay, let's check it out.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Listening still and come. Finally, Australia on right. Australia on right. That was good practice on wets though. Oh wait, it is still using that broken gearbox. Come on, tires, get warm. Okay. Quick reaper coming, it's coming. The precision in the buttons of it.
Super job so far.
Nice.
We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Too late. I lost the time there on that scroll.
Great lap, you nailed exactly what we asked for. Keep it up. Super job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
Too much curve there. Too much curve. The tires are nice and used now.
Okay, you've lost access to one of the gears. We've lost one of the gears due to a fault in the gearbox. Okay, that lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
X1 the limits. Because he's jumping the gear. That's why he's like, how I don't shift to fourth gear that fast? Yeah, he's jumping. Yeah. He jumps from 6th to 4th.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
So tires are 27 in front, good, and 29, 26 in the rear. It's a bit different. So increase on the rear right and decrease on the left. Okay. What do we have? Oh, we completed one more here. Nice. Just only engine power. That's the one that stay within 2 meters of the racing line for the entire lap. That one is a no-no. Look at this. Wow. So, how was our setup? I think it was okay. It felt hard at some stages on the curbs. Can raise it a little bit. 5-4. And tires. Equal in the front. Switching cranes. Let's see. I'll put there. There. So we have to increase usage on front. So to and increase on the rear right. Tiny bit. Maybe choose up. Yeah, something like that could work. Let's save. Australia. Okay. Cool. Good data, good information from the practice 3 on the tries. We improved the setup. Now we can use our magic mid-session save and exit. Okay, fun, good to see, getting strong again, and see you next time. Thanks for the follow and subscribe again, thumbs up, take care guys, bye. Hmm?